The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Everybody, and welcome to Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Maria and he's Dustin, and boy do we have a show for you.
Oh yeah, and we aren't wasting any time. Today we have women's division action with current NWA Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa versus Viva Van.
We can't wait for that, and check out this main event. The coldest wrestler on the planet, Ice Williams versus Danny Limelight Rivera.
Oh man, you're in for a real treat with this one. Two of the very best up-and-coming wrestlers in Championship Wrestling squaring off one-on-one, and we're going to take a special look at a video package entitled, Who is Danny Limelight?
Up first, it's Rey Rosas versus Happy Man.
Oh my gosh, a few weeks back, we saw the formation of the group known as Static, and it all started with Rey Rosas punching Jordan Clearwater in the face, and today we're going to see more of the new Rey Rosas.
Oh, you mean the one who doesn't care?
Exactly.
You'll want to stay till the end for this one.
No spoilers, but let's head to the ring.
The contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Happy Planet, Happy Man.
Proof positive that we get some of the biggest stars from all over the nation, all over the world, all over the galaxy. As hailing from the Happy Planet, here is Happy Man.
You know, one question's on everybody's mind. Is this man happy? And I would say
any question
yes.
about it.
And introducing his opponent, from Antelope Valley, weighing in at 191 pounds, Rey Rosas.
A dichotomy of emotions here between Happy Man and Rey Rosas, who has been anything but happy in recent history.
Well, can you blame him? I mean, Rey Rosas has outright said that this company does not believe in him. And how does the company show him they do believe in him? They have him face Happy Man. I mean, I'd be upset if I was Rey Rosas.
Rey Rosas, one of the final four in the Red Carpet Rumble. Had a great showing, although he spent a lot of the time in the Red Carpet Rumble match on the outside of the ring, not getting in there. Until Jordan Clearwater eventually threw his former mentor into the ring. Rosas would go on to eliminate Clearwater and several others. And goes from being in the Final Four to being in the opening contest, and certainly has a chip on his shoulder, does Rosas, for that.
And you know, it doesn't help the fact that these idiots are chanting for this happy guy who looks like a birthday candle. I mean, let's be honest, this is a joke, right? Rey Rosas, don't even go in there. Don't even go in there. Go. We don't blame you. We don't blame you. Go.
Well,
Go.
similar to what we saw in the Red Carpet Rumble, just checking out to the outside.
Now, if I was Rey Rosas, I might just take the count out and go home. This is not even worth the...
Oh, why, and add to his losing streak? Well, while Rosas thinks about competing in this matchup, well, coming back in. We'll notice again that the ropes here in the month of October are pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Looks like Happy Man is celebrating as well. And we remind you that Championship Wrestling has teamed up with the American Cancer Society, really leading the charge, our own Dustin and Maria Starr. For information on how you can donate, go to ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Raised $175,000 last year, looking to beat that number as we try to body slam cancer. And right now, look at this, repeated shots and no effect. It's Happy Man.
You know what? It's obvious Rey Rosas can't connect with Happy Man right now because he blends so well in with the ring ropes. Rey Rosas can't even see him.
It's camouflage. Rosas' vision may be based on motion. Look out here, Happy Man trying to take to the stratosphere. You know, in their travels on Saurian 2, do you think the Rock Ness Monsters ever landed on the Happy Planet?
I got to tell you, I would like to think if they landed on the Happy Planet, they wouldn't have taken this man back. I am lost for words right now. This is probably one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. I swear to God, I thought I saw the ring rope snap like 4 times already. But it's just him running the ropes.
Rey Rosas, I don't think, knows exactly what to make of the opposition here in Happy Man.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Thus far, Happy Mania has been running wild of sorts.
I don't know where is it running to?
Easy for you to say.
It's not running anywhere.
Nice counter by Rosas, who now is getting into some business. Well, ran right into that knee, right into his business, and Happy Man looks to follow it up. Does so nicely with the clothesline, and into the cover now goes Happy Man, and the unorthodox competitor here has really been a problem for Rosas in the early going.
You know, I love the fact that the audience loved, very good by Rosas. I love the fact that the audience loved Rey Rosas until he spoke his mind about how everybody in this company backstabs him and doesn't treat him with the same opportunities as everybody else. And now look at them. Now they're all booing him, and they're cheering this guy who's just, it was the most bizarre person I've ever seen, I think.
That wide open right hand by Rey Rosas, as if to say playtime is over, and now taking a bite out of that antenna. How is he going to communicate with the Happy Planet if he does that? Give me a break.
Rey Rosas now laying the elbows down to Happy Man, body slam, and a nice big elbow right to the chest. Rosas, you might as well cover him now. There's no way he's kicking out of that. Send him packing.
Looking to put this thing away is Rey Rosas. Confident smirk on his face, and Happy Man. I'll tell you, just that happiness, it just runs through his veins.
He doesn't appear too happy right now. That might be an overload of adrenaline that's going on right now.
You got to understand when he happies up, you don't want to throw that right hand. Oh my goodness, watch out here. Rosa should have just gotten out of there at the beginning of this thing. Block and returning fire with these European uppercuts is Happy Man. Reversal though by Rey Rosas. Swing and a miss. And shades of Starman there. Remember the old NES Pro Wrestling?
A winner is you.
Into the cover. Count of 2.
See how easy Rey Rosas just kicked out of that? He didn't even kick. He just kind of moved him out of the way. And honestly, there's a lot of feeling there with Rey Rosas. Although it may seem like he's very bitter and angry, honestly, he's just tired of being stepped on. And I don't blame him. No wonder he's not performing at his top level right now.
Look at this, crucifix. Oh, he's got all the way down. Well, that was a close call, and things almost went from bad to worse. What an embarrassing loss that would have been for Rosas.
Can you imagine if there's nothing else that would push you over the edge than losing to Happy Man? Now, Happy Man climbing on the ropes. He's obviously going back home to his rope family.
His rope family.
Well, the pink ropes, his rope family.
I see.
Rey Rosas now taking a break. I don't blame him. He's got to get away from the chaos.
Rosas getting pulled back in by Happy Man, who has been on the offensive for quite some time. You know, we're in the thick of football season. I think you can put Rey Rosas on upset alert. Well, at least you could. Until they're taking the wheels out from under Happy Man and now cinches him in. The figure 4 leg lock, tried and true. And Happy Man taps out.
Here is your winner.
I love how you were saying
Rey Rosas.
I love how you were saying how Happy Man was on top for the majority of the match. And it takes nothing more than a small figure 4 leg lock to put him back down in his place. Happy Man, you don't belong in this ring. Get out of here.
Kathy Campanelli standing by, gonna get a word with Rey Rosas.
Rey Rosas, congratulations on—
Shut up! I don't need your fake congratulations! Get out of here! Get out of here! Listen, how are we gonna go from not caring about good old Rey Rosas, gonna throw him a pity win like that, huh? Gonna give me some tomato cans, some ham and egg? That ain't gonna satisfy me. I went from the Final 4 of the RCR, I'm a former television champion. I should be treated like a big star with respect. So you, anyone in the back, come on down here. Give me a real fight. Give me a real match.
Rosas wants more. Is anybody going to answer the challenge?
Give me a real match.
We'll find out after this.
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
Hey, I'm Watts. The United Wrestling Network is partnering with Pro Wrestling Cares along with West Coast Pro Wrestling and Defy Wrestling to help raise money for civil rights organizations. It's important to donate because without your help, nothing will be accomplished. Things will stay the way they are, oppression will continue, and nothing will get better. If you have the means, please donate. Any amount helps. Thank you.
Are you looking for a great Father's Day gift?
Maybe.
Platinum Jewelers is not only perfect for the special lady in your life, but don't you think Dad would like one of these?
Whether you're looking for the perfect Father's Day gift or if you need to sell old gold and diamonds for cash, Platinum Jewelers is here to help.
Locally owned and operated with 2 convenient locations in Memphis, we shop local at Platinum Jewelers.
Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery.
Last week on Championship Wrestling, outlandish Zicky Dice went head-to-head with Neon Phenomenon Anthony Idol. Your Heritage Champion Watts was in action. Then, Howdy Price and his classic connection challenged Che Cabrera. And we saw the debut of the Wolf Zaddies. And finally, our main event, a women's division fatal 4-way, total chaos. All that and so much more, watch episode 62 in full on our official YouTube page at CW30 Wrestling.
Get your Evolution comic books at hthmemphis.org.
Oh boy! Rosas wanted more and he just might regret it. The main man, Bateman, stepping up to the plate.
I'll be honest, Rey Rosas might have just dug himself a little bit of a hole here. Oh, but look at Rosas going right after Bateman like a true man.
And Rosas lately has been like so nonplussed. That some fire in the belly of Rosas here. He knew that maybe he wrote a check that he can't cash and trying to get the jump on Bateman, taking the big man into the steps on the outside.
Or you could also argue that his match with Happy Man might have pushed him just that much more over the edge. He has snapped. He is a madman right now, and he's taking his aggression out on Bateman, and he will need every single amount of that energy because Bateman is a monster.
Bateman stepping up to the challenge of Rey Rosas, Rey Rosas claiming that he should be treated like a star.
Well, I mean, think about all the places he's been, all the championships he's held. Rey Rosas should be a star. He is a star. He's not giving a fair shake here.
This thing official now. That star might get extinguished in a hurry here. Bateman with some big strikes. Two former television champions going at it here. And Rey Rosas, former tag team champ as well, and has really had a gripe as of late. Saying he's mistreated by the company, they haven't put the right kind of faith into him. But here's an opportunity to prove himself in a big way.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, Rey Rosas, this is what the opportunity that he was looking for. Now, he may be in just a tiny bit over his head, but the fact of the matter is, Rey Rosas has worked up that energy. Look at him. Look, he's now biting at the nose of Bateman. He's making sure that he puts Bateman down. He has that aggression because of the frustration that he's felt, and he's manifesting it into this match tonight.
It's an excellent point. Wasn't satisfied with that victory over Happy Man, wanting more, and he gets it in a big way. And not too many people can go toe-to-toe with Bateman, be more physical than Bateman, get the better of him in a striking contest. And because of getting the jump on him, that's exactly what Rosas is doing at the moment. Reversal by Bateman. Russian leg sweep into the corner. Excuse me.
That was nasty. I saw his neck snap back. That was a nasty, nasty fall for Rey Rosas.
Because you're in close proximity to that buckle or that Russian sweep. So much pressure being put on the back of the head and the neck, that can turn out your lights in a hurry. New wrinkle in the already vicious offense of the main man, Bateman.
You know, you could judge these people by skill alone or their attitudes, but think about this. Rey Rosas is the only person here right now in this moment who has something incredible to prove. After he came out there and told the audience that he deserves to be treated like a star, he's going to now prove it to this audience right now, and that motivation may be able to give him the edge in this match tonight.
He's got a lot of incentive, that's for certain. And Bateman never met a fight he didn't like, so all too willing to oblige here. And if Bateman never asks for your digits, he's not asking for your phone number. Don't give them to him. Taking apart the fingers now of Rosas. A joint manipulation. Nice counter by Rey Rosas to try and turn the tables. Goes downstairs, picks up the pace. Swinging neck breaker, beautifully done.
Rey Rosas now back in control. That's the tenacity and the skill set of Rey Rosas. Mixed in with the fact that he has all this emotion raging through his mind right now makes Rey Rosas a very dangerous weapon in that ring.
We see two former United Television champions going toe-to-toe. Reminds me that very title on the line still to come in our main event. New champion Royce Isaacs putting the gold on the line against five-time champion Scorpio Sky. What a main event. Still coming your way on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. But we got a good one here. Springboard clothesline by the big man. Takes Rosas to the outside.
Yeah, speaking of coming your way, out comes Bateman onto Rosas.
Little return fire there, Andrew, because you'll recall Rosas got the jump on Bateman as Bateman entered with a suicide dive. Now a suicide dive by the main man the other way.
Yeah, Rey Rosas now definitely reaping what he has sowed earlier on in this match tonight, and the fans are behind Bateman. I don't necessarily understand why, but the fans are behind Bateman, and that's going to give Bateman some sort of advantage here.
Rosas tried to clip the leg there. Bateman had no part of it, got out of harm's way. Rosas can't do the same. Cover now after that straight ahead shot, big kick right across the plate by Bateman.
Bateman now looking around this studio, this audience, trying to make sure that everybody is right behind him so we can get that motivation to keep going against Rey Rosas. But I think even Bateman might be doubtful that he's going to be able to put Rey Rosas away in the mindset that Rey Rosas is in right now.
It's interesting that Bateman would answer the call here, as Bateman has asked for more competition in the past two and taken out multiple opponents. And now is the one to answer the call here to take on Rey Rosas. Rey Rosas, this is familiar territory for him. He likes to go upstairs, likes the big elbow, but, well, not going to give, calling the audible here, not going to give the people what they want to see.
Exactly. Rey Rosas is playing with the people's emotions just as they have done to him. They deserve what they get. They're not going to see a flying Rey Rosas tonight. They're going to see a slaughter. Rey Rosas has come to play. Here we go now with a roll-up on Bateman. No, Bateman now with a tap on the legs. Boom, with a roll-up anyway. Rey Rosas now has the leg. Bateman in trouble.
Nice counter wrestling by both. Inside cradle now by Bateman, going fundamental. Gets a near fall out of it. Big wind-up shot, 360 death from above. Services for Rosas.
Here is your winner, Bateman.
Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Rosas wanted more action, and he got it in a big way. We take a look back at the action now. Rosas got the jump, suicide dive to kick things off. Was in control until Bateman caught him with that big discus shot, followed up with the death from above, and spoiling the plans here of Rosas on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Welcome back. Sometimes your big mouth gets you in big trouble.
Oh, yeah.
You can watch episode 28 in full on our official YouTube channel at CW30 Wrestling.
Enough about Rey Rosas. I'm just tired of seeing and hearing from him.
Up next, it's women's division action with current NWA Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa versus Viva Van.
You know what? And shout out to Thunder Rosa. She's one of the most popular women's wrestlers today, and we're proud to have her right here on this program.
This match is from episode 41, Milestone Part 2. Watch it in full on YouTube.
Let's head back to the ring. Pro Shingle is extending their offer for only a few more days.
That's right. Pro Shingle will pay your entrance deductible up to $1,000 on a complete roof replacement.
Time is running out. Call now, 901-258-6503.
Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery.
We are the Dreamers. We come in a variety of colors
and styles,
a variety of sizes.
We come in different patterns
and different materials.
We are the Dreamers.
Achieving your dream can take work.
I just wanted to do a career.
But don't give up.
Changing my life.
Don't ever give up.
Ignore the haters.
They didn't believe that I can do it, and I just proved them that I can.
Independence University.
IU is an online college.
Education online for a better life offline.
So your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
At IU, you receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
You're going to keep that laptop and tablet when you graduate.
And IU's career services work really hard to help you get a job.
You've got to have dreams.
Independence University.
Education online for a better life offline.
Call 1-800-893-1653. That's 1-800-893-1653.
The all-new Championship Wrestling podcast is presented by Be Free CBD.
Memphis wrestling has such a legacy, and we're just so happy to bring a little bit of our West Coast wrestling that the Memphis audience, which is a true professional wrestling audience, has embraced our product, and you can't ask for a better compliment than that.
BeFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to help you be and feel your best.
New Wing Order is your main event for award-winning wings featuring more than 20 flavors ranging from mild to scorching hot.
They have options for all tastes. Looking to bring that award-winning flavor to your pantry? Purchase bottles of the Championship Memphis Buffalo Sauce by visiting newwingorder.com or from fine retailers such as Lucchesi's and Tampoli's.
Get me this for Father's Day. And you can book their services or catering at newwingorder.com, and you can find the food truck on social media at New Wing Order.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, Viva Van!
Switching gears to showcase the women's division of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And Viva Van, we've seen her in action here in the Ocean View Pavilion before. Great competitor, very agile, very well versed in the art of lucha libre. She's got a tough uphill battle in this matchup.
Absolutely, Kennelly, and honestly, I don't like her chances against her competitor, which is about to make her way down right now.
And introducing her opponent from the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico, Thunder Rosa!
In the decade of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, One of the big focal points has been the relationship with the National Wrestling Alliance. That partnership stronger than ever before. Straight from NWA Power, we see Thunder Rosa. Incredible lethal striking ability. Such an aggressive competitor. Should be a great matchup. Clash of styles in this one.
Clash of styles, to say the least. And anybody that comes in from NWA Power, you know they are bringing their A game. Thunder Rosa is no exception to that. This woman has brought so much pain to her opponents. She's an amazing athlete, and Viva Van better bring her A game tonight.
Viva Van's gonna have to stick a move. You see the collar and elbow tie up. Not too many competitors will pick a fight with Allison Kay. That's exactly what Thunder Rosa did at NWA Power time and time again. And so aggressive. Going for the hair is Thunder Rosa. Great competitor wherever the fight may go in the world of combat sports. Saw her journey into mixed martial arts recently on NWA Power as well, documented. Can really do it all. But loves to dish out pain and punishment, and looks to do that right now. Into the fireman's carry here by Thunder Rosa. Out the back door goes Viva Van, trying to use her agility and trying to catch a quick one. Close call.
Viva Van has been absent for a little while now, but coming back, definitely wants to make an impact. If you can imagine, if she puts away Thunder Rosa, that will definitely
cover after the leg sweep.
Give her some credibility in this company, Kenley.
Trying to keep Thunder Rosa off balance. Steal a little page out of Rosa's playbook with that short elbow. And again, well versed. We'll see if balance serves her well. Well, getting a little too flashy, then tries to go rudimentary into the arm drag, but nullified. Quick leg drop there by Thunder Rosa into the cover. Had seen enough of that.
Absolutely. You can't do something like that with Thunder Rosa and expect a good outcome out of it. Thunder Rosa has been there, done that, knows her opponents way too well, and she will punish you for making stupid mistakes.
That's why they call it high-risk offense. Paying for it right now is Viva Van. Nice cover. Trying to put her away is Thunder Rosa. Again, you heard those drums, just proud of that warrior heritage is Thunder Rosa.
I wouldn't be proud. That's definitely a lot to be proud of. But Thunder Rosa, look at this. Every single time that she handles Viva Van, every single second that she has an opportunity for it, she's grabbing that hair. She's playing dirty. She's doing everything she can to make sure that she punishes her and gives her that pain. And that's what Thunder Rosa is known for best.
Thunder Rosa gives her that little something extra on every maneuver, as you mentioned. In complete control right now, and Viva Van trying to fight from underneath in earnest, but you're not going to outstrike the striker in this exchange. Viva Van's got to use her speed, got to get out of there, get some distance.
Thunder Rosa now getting lippy with the referee, and the referee knows he ain't going to do nothing to Thunder Rosa either.
This is the dominance we've grown to accustom from Thunder Rosa in Atlanta, Georgia at NWA Power, and now bringing it out here to the West Coast at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Picking up the pace, double knees, couldn't see it coming, and Van crumbles to the canvas.
Something like that could snap your neck in a New York minute, Kenley.
Into the cover now, Thunder Rosa going for the victory. Near fall.
Viva Van hasn't put in much offense, but I will tell you this, and I'll give her a little bit of credit. She's definitely kicking out. She's holding her own in there as best she can with the likes of Thunder Rosa. Unfortunately, someone like that who does moves like this and has absolutely no regard to your well-being is just not going to get put away with such little attempts to do offensive moves.
Neck breaker now. High impact move by Thunder Rosa. Continues to just dissect her opponent in this matchup. We saw the double knees earlier by Rosa. We know how deadly she is with the double stomp axe kick. Right between the shoulder blades. That thunder stomp that she has utilized to perfection on Power. Powerful way to put your opponent away. But look at this, the guts on display of Viva Van, trying to use her agility as we mentioned she would have to. You got to stick and move, double knees in her own right. Trying to turn it into a pinning combination. Count of two.
Viva Van might have tried to get a little steal a page out of some of my favorite wrestlers' playbooks and grab that rope when she was covering Thunder Rosa, but that just shows the desperation she has against that woman.
Fight fire with fire, that's for certain. Whatever it takes to try and get that victory, especially in a high-profile matchup like this at Milestone. Thunder Rosa goes 0 to painful in about 1.5 seconds. Look out here, not where you want to be if you're Viva Van.
Oh my goodness, Kennelly, that broke her in half the absolute wrong way. Looks like a lawn chair right now. That's got to be it for Viva Van.
Thunder stomp into the cover. That's going to do it.
Here is your winner, Thunder Rosa.
Whether it's Atlanta, Georgia, or out here on the west coast of California, one thing remains the same. Thunder Rosa, dominant in competition.
Get your Evolution comic books at hthmemphis.org.
Hey fans, great news! Dave & Buster's is open for business!
Yes, they are, and they're making sure to do business in the safest way possible. Be sure to check for restrictions at daveandbusters.com.
And keep an eye out on @CW30 Wrestling for the return of our pay-per-view watch parties at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Coming soon!
Oh, heaven.
So you think chicken is heaven?
Oh my gosh, it's yes. I love that the bun's toasted and the chicken's cooked to the crisp. It is perfect. Chicken slinger.
Heaven in my mouth.
Want to let wrestling fans know about your small business?
Tag team with Championship Wrestling.
That's right, our economy comeback rates are perfect to help let your fans and customers know when you're back in action.
It's simple. Go to championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and click contact.
Don't forget to ask about our benefit shows. Oh yeah!
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned. I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, only $29.99 with your promo code. With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
COVID-19 is spreading, but here are some tips you can do to protect yourself.
Wash your hands often.
Keep a social distance of at least 3 feet.
Cough into your elbow.
Your face, don't touch it.
And of course, if you feel sick, stay home. Let's all do our part to flatten the curve.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Nampa, Idaho, weighing in at 170 pounds, the Lost Cause, ADRIEL Noctis.
Still can't believe the words and actions of Zicky Dice. Wasn't bad enough that he decimated Gentleman Jervis last week, and then what he tried to do, trying to sucker in Jordan Clearwater, but we switch gears to a top youngster here in ADRIEL Noctis.
That's right, ADRIEL Noctis. Big match for him against Levi Shapiro.
Get in there.
Man, a few words here, Howdy Price, and that is a rarity, and that is because 2 opportunities to become the United Television champion for Levi Shapiro, coming up shorthanded both times, and both times due to his former partner, Buddy Royal, guys.
We heard what Buddy Royal said. He basically said, every time you try to cut corners, you try to cheat, I'm going to be there to stop you.
Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick, Blake Troop. Blake, it seems as if Levi Shapiro is going to have his head on a swivel, eyes in the back of his head for his former partner at all times.
Either that or he's going to have to play clean, but I don't see that happening.
Drop kick there by ADRIEL Noctis. We've seen him with a sling blade there taking down Shapiro. Noctis has been so impressive in tag team action along with the skate park scumbag Sketch, Wasted Youth. Long way down, no nonsense by Shapiro.
Look at that signaling, might have the claw.
Oh man, we saw him load that glove in that United Television Championship match. You gotta wonder if he's got something in there here. Noctis getting to the ropes and slow to break the hold is Shapiro.
That was the only thing Noctis could do, TK. Get out of dodge there, get to the ropes, get some space between him and Shapiro.
I think Noctis was lucky to preserve his chances in this matchup. You get locked in that claw and it's usually all over but the shouting snake eyes. He rammed him straight in. What is that going to do to the neck, the trapezius area of Noctis, Blake? Right into the claw. It was a setup.
Absolutely, it's very smart for Levi to be attacking the head and neck before he goes for the claw.
Here is
Softening
your
him up to get the
winner,
finish. And there
Levi
it is.
Shapiro.
A dominant win, TK, by Levi Shapiro. Whoa!
And here you go, Buddy Royal out to right the wrongs, saying, I'm not gonna let you get away with these shenanigans any longer. You wanna bend or break the rules, you're gonna have to answer to me.
You ain't messing with the bull, and you will get the horns, buddy boy. Where you going? We're just getting started, I thought. You know something, Howdy? You know something? You're real invested in Levi, but your mouth is starting to write checks that his ass can't cash. You know the biggest difference between me and Levi Shapiro is with that loaded glove, you think you can beat me. But if I lock on that royal seal, I know that you're gonna tap out. Best friends make better enemies, Levi, and this is war!
Declaration of war, the former Classic Connection looks like they're headed for another Classic Collision. More coming your way on Championship Wrestling.
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
Hey, I'm Watts. The United Wrestling Network is partnering with Pro Wrestling Cares along with West Coast Pro Wrestling and Defy Wrestling to help raise money for civil rights organizations. It's important to donate because without your help, nothing will be accomplished. Things will stay the way they are, oppression will continue, and nothing will get better. If you have the means, please donate. Any amount helps. Thank you.
Shout out to our wrestling buddy Brian Trammell over at www.stspod.club. Always putting out some good stuff.
The last time I was on, he told me he broke someone's nose with a clipboard.
That sounds about right. Go check out his podcast, www.stspod.club. Last week on Championship Wrestling, outlandish Zicky Dice went head-to-head with Neon Phenomenon Anthony Idol. Your Heritage Champion Watts was in action. Then, Howdy Price and his Classic Connection challenged Che Cabrera. And we saw the debut of the Wolf Zaddies. And finally, our main event, a women's division fatal four-way, Total Chaos. All that and so much more, watch episode 62 in full on our official YouTube page at CW30 Wrestling.
Oh, heaven.
So you think chicken is heaven?
Oh my gosh, it's yes. I love that the bun's toasted and the chicken's cooked to the crisp. It is perfect. Chicken slinger.
Heaven in my mouth.
Welcome back to the studio. It's time for our main event.
Today's main event features two of the most exciting stars in championship wrestling, presented by Pro Shingle.
Check this out. They're fast, they're exciting, and sometimes it's crash and burn with the high-risk maneuvers, and I actually interviewed Danny Limelight on United Wrestling Network's social media channels just a few weeks back, and we talked all about this match.
Hold on to your butts. It's going to be a wild one. Ice versus Limelight is next.
Who's Danny Limelight Rivera? Well, for me to start that, I have to go back to where I was born and raised. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, from a humble Puerto Rican family. At the age of 17, I knew I wanted more from life, so I joined the United States Marine Corps, where I served my country for 10 years. I became a Marine Corps drill instructor, made over 350 Marines, and increased everything about who I was as a man, professionally, personally, and ambitiously. At some point, I found professional wrestling. I knew it was something I always wanted to do. I knew it was something that I wanted to gravitate to. I wanted to hear the crowd. I wanted to hear the people back home cheering for me.
Oh, symbiote DDT by Limelight.
There's not that many Puerto Rican faces on TV, and that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be that symbol for everybody. I found professional wrestling, and that bled over into stunts. I entered the world of stunts and acting, traveled all around, making movies, fight scenes, doing stair falls, all types of crazy things, putting my body out there for everybody to enjoy and entertain. Professional wrestling has brought me to where I've always wanted to be, though. I think that if it wasn't for the ring, if it wasn't for the sound of the people in the back, if it wasn't for the people at home watching, if it wasn't for my daughter back at home cheering for me, I don't think I'd still be doing it today. You know, my father has always been a big supporter of me, but my daughter, she's been the real foundation of who I am as a person. Everybody claims to be a man, but it's a different kind of feeling when you have a little girl who's cheering for you, who wants to see you do good, who's inspired by everything that you do. And it's not only her, because there's so many people all over watching, cheering, and wanting to see me and everybody else who puts their body on the line out here do this thing that we love. It's a blessing. And I know that, you know, some people look at me and they see me and they think a certain thing in their head, but they don't really know what it takes to, you know, to be Daniel Lewis Rivera. That's who I am. Brooklyn, New York taught me everything that I knew. The Puerto Rican culture raised me to be who I am. And I'm just happy to be here. And I'm happy to every day come out and give it my all when I step into that ring, whether I'm behind the cameras, in front of the cameras, you know, filming movies or short films or commercials, or if I'm just at home with my daughter teaching her things, what she wants to learn, helping her with her homework, helping her just learn about life, setting that example. I give 100% everything I do. That's who Danny Limelight Rivera is.
Emily May here, trying to get an interview here with Ice Williams on his upcoming match against Danny Limelight Rivera.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider does. Danny Limelight, he sucks. He's not gonna go and beat Ice, cause he is not better than Ice. Oh, tap in, folks. We next. We up next.
All right, folks, John Roberts here alongside Danny Rivera. And Danny, you are in action coming up right now. Any words for your opponent, Ice Williams?
Ice, that's the name I keep hearing a lot, Ice. He's the new cool kid on the block. But hear me something real quick, Ice. I was born and raised into the block, baby. So you could do a lot of this, but when you step into the ring with Danny Limelight Rivera, you better be ready to do a lot of this.
That match is right now. Let's go to Todd.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 180 pounds, he is the coldest wrestler on the planet, Ice Williams.
Ice Williams been making waves here. Caught the eye of Jamie Iovine, who offered that business card, offered him an offer that perhaps Ice Williams can't refuse. Jamie Iovine was scheduled to join us here on commentary, maybe to further scout Ice Williams as a client, and nowhere to be found.
I don't know what's going on, DK. It's a bit unprofessional on the part of Jamie Iovine. He's supposed to be here right now.
Kind of like the remainder of the upper class. They're nowhere to be found anymore.
And introducing his opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, Danny Limelight Rivera.
Danny Limelight Rivera was recently returning from injury, that nasty separated shoulder. Got a big victory over Steven Tresario, back to his winning ways. But I'm sure we'll get a look at that separated shoulder. He's got that nasty protrusion, but not stopping him with that New York state of mind. I asked him about the injury. He just looked at me quite frankly and said, hey, Kennelly, forget about it.
I'll tell you what, you got two young stars, TK, who are clearly on the rise. Obviously, a lot of momentum for both of them, and I think this is a key matchup in terms of who will ascend even higher in the ranks.
Yeah, two top contenders. Nice takedown there by Ice Williams in the opening seconds. Not joined at the moment by our colleague Blake Bulletproof Troop to make way for Jamie Iovine, who was supposed to join us on commentary. Again, sorry fans, not here at the moment, but Puck Kennelly, Jeff Resnick here for the call of the action. Big matchup. They could have championship implications down the line, because you just figure this to be a breakout year for either or both of these two.
100% TK, and again, it's two of the stars here in Championship Wrestling, two of our most athletic competitors that we have in this promotion.
No question about it. And Ice Williams, part of that PP3 tournament as well. Danny Limelight Rivera would have been if he hadn't suffered that injury that put him on the shelf. And
who knows how far Danny Limelight could have gone, in that tournament. But speaking of Ice Williams, he's got that very nice headlock on Danny Rivera. Ice Williams recently in that six-man tag team matchup, a little different attitude, TK.
Yeah, no doubt about it, and kind of got left to the wolves by his teammates at the time. But here we go. Look at this beautiful cradle here. Keeping it fundamental, looking for the early win, catches him nicely with the drop kick, does Rivera, looking for the victory. Impressive it would be. Great action back and forth. These guys were trading some barbs on social media, both guys talking some trash, and now they're trading strikes.
Well, both men with a chip on their shoulder, but in terms of that chip on their shoulder, I think Ice Williams, is the guy who's got a little bit of an attitude problem, TK. Seems that way. I don't mean to, it kind of seems that way.
No question about it. Danny Limelight Rivera saying he's fighting for his family as well. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, look at that shot by Ice Williams. Ice Williams just kind of seems like Ice Williams is all about Ice Williams. You know what I mean, TK?
Well, you got to look out for number one, and Ice Williams is looking out for himself, and we got to see if will he try and propel his career. Jamie Iovine managed champions. Royce Isaacs, television champion, heritage champion at one point, double platinum, but again, Iovine, I don't know where he is. Maybe watching the monitor in the back, but again, Rivera with that nice counter elbow.
Watch out here! Incoming! Tell you what, Limelight Rivera, not afraid to fly.
Yeah, Rivera has done some stunt work in Hollywood, big time dive there. We'll be back after this. What action?
Pro Shingle is extending their offer for only a few more days.
That's right. Pro Shingle will pay your insurance deductible up to $1,000 on a complete roof replacement.
Time is running out. Call now, 901-258-6503.
The all-new Championship Wrestling podcast is presented by Be Free CBD.
And you tell all the wrestling fans, for cap's sake, hello, I am the man of the hour and too sweet to be sour.
BeFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to help you be and feel your best.
Want to let wrestling fans know about your small business?
Tag team with Championship Wrestling.
That's right. Our economy comeback rates are perfect to help let your fans and customers know when you're back in action.
It's simple. Go to ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com and click contact.
Don't forget to ask about our benefit shows. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick. Nice of you to join us, Jamie Iovine. Where were you?
I'm here, all right? That's all you need to know about, all right? I'm here. That's all that matters, and I'm here to scout greatness, and that's what I do best. Todd, you should know this by now.
Oh, wow, look at this. He was looking for that. He was looking for the symbiote DDT. Nice counter there by Ice Williams. You certainly had your eye on Williams, offering him the business card. Has a deal been made? What's the status?
You see, I would be amiss to tell you everything that I'm doing, Todd Joseph. What I do in the privacy of my own home is my business. You see, I could not escape watching this show even though I wasn't on it. There's at least one 55-inch TV in every single one of my rooms, and I did catch a few episodes. And the one person that was set aside from every other talent on the roster was Ice Williams, and I'm going to take it.
Going for the cover here.
I can tell you what, Jamie, I just would hope that your professionalism with Ice Williams is a little better than your professionalism with us for being a little late, to be honest.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Why are you bringing up old stuff? I'm here. I'm gracing you guys with my presence. I know you missed me, Todd. I'm going to keep looking at you, all right?
No doubt about it. But let me ask you this. I hate to bring up old stuff, as you called it, as Ice Williams tries to maintain the advantage. Speaking of old stuff, how have you been chatting with Royce Isaacs or Double Platinum and your old colleagues, your old signees?
Covered by Ice?
I don't know them. I don't know who are you talking to. See, you're looking in the past, Todd. You're a big historian. I see over here. You like to read
Inside Cradle now here by Danny Limelight Rivera. I'm just saying, you seem a little bit distraught after the castle has seemingly crumbled of the upper class.
But covered by Ice again.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a good general going back into the barracks and refocusing, rewriting a new battle plan, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. You see, the Lakers were a dynasty. A few years of greatness. They let other people have their fun, but I'm back now, and the fun is over for everybody else on the roster because I'm going to make somebody else famous. I'm going to make somebody else a millionaire, just like myself.
Great action back and forth. Both of these top young stars trading heavy bombs. Big shot by Ice Williams. A frozen rope there takes down Danny Limelight Rivera. Ice Williams looking for another big suplex. Hit one earlier. Another big belly-to-belly suplex into the cover, looking to put him away. What was it about Ice Williams that you gravitated to?
Because everybody... Why is it, Todd? Why is it everybody here is so complacent? Everybody here is just showing up and saying, I'm athletic, give me a shot. And that's not enough where I come from, kid. It's not. Where I come from, you have to be willing to knock down everybody in your path. Cut every corner. If it's not working harder, it's working smarter, Todd. And Ice works smart.
Well, Ice Williams, I'll tell you what, on the receiving end of that big kick, TK.
Oh, look at this nimble agility now off the top. Oh, incredible. Maybe you ought to sign Rivera. You ought to take a second look. What a flying clothesline by Limelight. Shining bright in the limelight of Hollywood here. Turned him inside out. Talk about an icebreaker. Williams landed right on his cabeza.
Watch out!
Well, your future meal ticket might go right down the drain. Are you all right? You need a tissue or something? What's with all this sniffling? Why are you sweating? You're
I'm not
sweating profusely. Williams is out. He went limp. So close.
Sweating. I have nothing to sweat about in my life. You follow me on Instagram. You know what kind of life I live, man. Nothing to worry about.
I'll tell you what, Limelight Rivera, he's building momentum with this flurry of offense, TK. And well, what happens? What happens, Jamie, if Limelight beats Ice? Where does that put things?
If you talk about what happens to me, nothing happens to me.
Oh, spine buster. Nice counter by Ice Williams.
You spoke too soon, my friend. Ice is back on top, it seems.
Oh, look out here. He's got him in the launch position. Spinning, sit-out, powerbomb, center of the ring. Count to 100. No, Limelight digging down deep. Doing it for his family. Doing it for his daughter. For everybody that believes in him. Many thought that Rivera would never battle back from injury, but look at him, and he's still in there fighting on.
All the people who believe in him, all 5 of them.
And I don't think he had the body weight down to pin the arms all the way, or this thing would have been over. That is a mistake that you'd have to keep your eye on there, Jamie Iovine.
Wait, watch out, watch out, watch out! Ooh, shot by Williams. Big pump kick. What are we going to see here, TK?
I don't know. He's got him in a torture rack. Look out here.
I call that the freezing hammer, my friends. That's a freezing hammer right there.
Is that going to do it? No, somehow, though, digging down deep. I think Ice Williams may be his own worst enemy when it comes to cockiness. That's something you know all about, Ivy.
Okay, was Rocky big before he met Mickey? Was he? He was nothing, all right? As soon as this guy gets touched by my greatness.
Oh, the New York Minute, maybe. Was looking for that Dragon Sleeper. Yeah, but the cockiness of Apollo Creed cost him, didn't it?
One movie.
Whoa. Limelight holding on. Oh! Goodies right to the back of the head.
Goodness gracious, what a match. Back and forth seesaw action. How bad do these two want it?
We're going to see it, symbiote DDT.
Tornado DDT spiked him, full mount, that's gonna do it. Oh my
goodness. Here is your winner, Danny Limelight Rivera.
This is exactly what I was talking.
Iovine throwing down the headset in disgust, saying this is exactly what I was talking about.
Listen, I don't know what Jamie Iovine was talking about here sitting next to us. Very unprofessional. The bottom line is this. Danny Limelight Rivera has the momentum, has the athleticism. What a huge, huge victory over Ice Williams. What a victory.
Standing by our broadcast colleague.
All right, I am here with your winner, Danny Limelight Rivera. Danny, congratulations. Very great victory. Very phenomenal athleticism. How you feeling, kid?
What's going on, mi gente? I feel good. I feel real good. But I think I see why everybody's talking about Ice Williams. The kid just showed that he's one of the coldest on the roster.
Well, he even had Jamie Iovine out here watching your match.
Look, man, I don't care about Jamie Iovine. I know cold. I'm from New York, and that kid is cold. You just need to do a little less of this and more of this and fight for something that you believe in. Because that's what...
Jamie.
See? People like him that don't fight for nothing.
Well, we'll see what happens in the future. Don't go there, folks. We'll be right back.
Jamie Iovine has brought himself into the ring here, and again, I guess the offer may be still on the table here after the loss. Ice Williams, a hellacious matchup with Danny Limelight Rivera. There you see that business card again of Iovine.
Well, it certainly gives Iovine more influence in terms of influence over the career.
Oh, look at this! No deal! No deal! Oh, that's cold! Iovine seemed all out of sorts up here in commentary over this thing, and that's not going to do him any favors. More questions than answers. We'll be back.
What a main event, and I still think there's something to this Ice Williams Jamie Iovine deal, but that was back from episode 54. Go back and relive it for free on our official YouTube channel at CW30 Wrestling.
Join us again next week for another action-packed episode of Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. Next week, we'll have women's division action. This time, Lacey Ryan will take on Sandra Moon.
Oh man, I'm sure Heather Monroe is absolutely gonna love that. Plus, your monstrous Heritage Champion Watts will defend against Ricky Starks.
And in our main event, it's Royce Isaacs defending the United TV title in a classic matchup against Dan Joseph.
What a journey it's been for our guy Dan Joseph, especially since leaving the broadcast booth.
He's Dustin, I'm Maria, and we'll see you next Saturday.